You heard everybody?
Not at all.
Yeah, that's what I was just like. You just say yo, 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 and then
I had already heard y'all before.
When?
I had the headphones on for like 15 minutes now. Well, just put them back on again after I got.
And you had to check yourself?
Down. Yeah, because I didn't have the mic up.
Boy, lying.
Yeah, because I didn't have the mic up either.
Right.
But I could hear you.
I literally just pulled the mic forward.
But y'all still sounded good in it.
That don't make sense, bro. You just lied.
You just lied on the phone.
You digging yourself further into a hole.
How I'm lying?
Because,
On
I
Black
mean, I
History
believe
Month.
that you can still hear us, but hearing us from here doesn't do anything. You feel me? I believe that the audio's fine just because nobody's changed the settings, so I wasn't really tripping off of it.
You wouldn't know if he was too loud. Now he got closer. Nothing.
Audio was good.
I mean, that shit has never really changed, so I wasn't too concerned. But
only time we had to change is if we had like a female that was like light voiced, shit like that. But other than that, no. You get off what you call him? If Jimmy Carter, isn't it Jimmy Carter? If Jimmy Carter die for morning,
who's Jimmy Carter?
president.
I don't know. What is he dying?
Yeah, well he in hospice. Cause I know what we do, cause it's government.
I didn't know nothing about Jimmy Carter dying.
But he ain't died yet.
Well, dying.
Yeah, he in hospice.
No,
The day off. Yeah,
I don't think so.
Oh shit.
I don't even. Nigga wasn't even a president while we've been alive, right?
No.
What the fuck?
No, but I was
He was
at
the president when our parents was kids.
because we government official. We get a day to mourn.
I mean, we not like England. Like, they got a queen, king, like royal. They get shit like that.
No, we do.
He's saying.
I'm saying it.
Oh,
We
y'all
do.
get the day off, though?
Yeah.
No.
Get a day to mourn. Not y'all regular workers. But that's, yeah.
I'm sure it's the type of leave you could put in, but I don't plan on it. I don't even know who the fuck he is. That just feels like a pathway right to hell.
What is that?
Taking that day, like
Taking that day off?
Yeah, it just feels like a pathway to hell.
Man, you say, never mind. There's days that we, you know what I mean? Columbus Day, take off.
Indigenous Peoples Day.
Yeah, my fault. Yeah, you right.
They've changed it.
yeah, my fault. It's not Columbus Day, brother.
Yeah, Indigenous People Day.
I said that on Black History Month. It's crazy. We all together. In one boat.
How do you even know that he's dying?
It popped up. You know, like, you click on, like, Yahoo
Like
and
an email
shit.
or something?
Newsfeed.
Yeah, in
A
the
work
newsfeed.
email?
No, not work. No. Like, don't you know how you
Newsfeed.
click the Internet Explorer, and then, like, Yahoo have the
And you
shit?
seen that and your instant reaction was, oh, I'm going to get a day off.
No, my mother told me. So, you know we get a day off, you know, when... Never mind. But she said, you know we get a day off if...
And he died.
yeah.
That's insane.
I said I hope he don't die on President's Day because that's a waste.
Double whammy.
Well, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
He already passed that. So.
Yeah, so keep hope alive. That's wild. Damn, niggas get a day off.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They give us days off for stupider things, I guess.
You don't see me complaining.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to have that day off. I haven't even got an email about him dying, so.
Oh no, it's not like an email.
What if you...
But shit like that, normally they'd send out an email like, hey, so-and-so is in hospice and prayers. But
Cause I ain't get no email either. So they'll probably like wait till after he died and then probably send the email out and then you say, oh, we taking it this day off in the morning type shit.
That's crazy, though. The day off. Because
Yeah.
there's no real reason to take it. And, like, not like you're not most people
unless
know
you
him
go
personally.
into the fucking funeral or something.
Because when you think about it like that, like just taking the day off for their own benefit, they don't give a shit that they're not gonna mourn.
Yeah.
They about to just
might
go to
be law,
Target that
though.
morning.
It might be
just like, oh, I could go to the store earlier today.
that stuff probably was put in place before, you know, he was even what you calls. Like they even, you know, I don't know
It
exactly.
would have happened for every president.
Yeah, I don't know exactly because I don't want to get condemned, but you know, like they lower the flag a little bit, like when somebody died. Yeah, that's dope. I learned that from work. They ain't even hang up.
You learned that at work.
Yeah.
The fuck? You should learn that way before work.
School, yeah.
You should learn that in fucking elementary school.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Damn.
How was I supposed to learn that?
9/11 did happen.
Right.
But they wasn't lowering flag. Like,
yes, they were.
Yes, they was.
Where?
Everywhere.
And
Well,
all the other like school shootings and stuff, like different things happen around the country.
They lower the flags half staff.
They put the half staff.
Sometimes they hang them upside down and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
I mean, it's fair not to know. It's just, you learn mad late. You learn this shit at work.
Yeah. Learn that shit at work.
Y'all didn't have flag people in school?
Nah.
Did y'all have flag people in school? Like,
what you mean, like people to go out there to actually lower
like
it?
students that were able to put the flag up.
Yeah. Well, wait.
We did.
Nah. It was just like lowered already.
Yeah,
we
had
attention to that shit.
Nah, I used to be one of those kids because it was like a
job,
a little bit of free time. Yeah. So
I remember the holding the flag.
Ring it up and
real young. I remember holding the flag when you was real young. For the what the fuck is it called? Pledge of Allegiance. When I was like in elementary
had to hold a flag for the Pledge of Allegiance.
It was like a little,
They would just play a waving flag on a TV, and
it was just one in the classroom, like in the corner of the
wall, a little small joint.
Like what? Hold the flag.
Making a hold the flag is insane.
Elementary school, yeah.
What about your hand? The other hand was left.
It wasn't like you had to like. It was like like a.
Yeah,
stick.
but you was like bang spang.
Like a color guard.
That's insane.
I was a what you call hall monitor.
I was too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I was never a hall monitor.
I took that shit serious too.
I ain't take it serious, but I had like older friends, and like you had to like regulate, like if you couldn't skip the steps and shit like that, and they knew like since they was older they could do it, and they would do that on purpose just to like mess with me. But we got free tickets to the Oreo game. Took Jonesy there. I mean Jonesy to us. Jonesy took.
I took a hall monitor serious. Stop running.
Yours was the highlighter joint, highlighter yellow.
Yeah.
The orange one was. They had some orange ones. They was fire. Orange ones was fire.
Never did the hall monitor thing. I didn't even know. That's one thing that I didn't know was a real thing.
Yeah,
for real.
Why would you have students being hall monitors? It just seems wrong.
I never understood it.
I mean,
I'd imagine. Yeah.
But just I guess it's something to do.
And if you hall monitoring, aren't you in the hall?
Yeah. I never. It's like blurry though when I think about it. Like I don't remember like skipping leaving class. I think it was in the morning.
Like you would leave your class a few minutes early to like put your shit on and stand there. So when the bell ring and everybody start coming out, then you like, hey, stop running, don't skip your steps. Get the fuck to the side. You need to stop. Don't stop in the middle of the hallway. You stop on the side of the hallway.
I was just standing there. I wasn't doing all that shit.
Shit, fuck. Shit, me. You better not stop in the middle of my hallway. You get to the side and you gonna stop. If you gonna stop getting to the side, don't stop in the middle of my hallway. That's sarcasm. Follow the rules. I'm the rule man.
Nigga was policing for real.
God.
Niggas probably mad as shit.
That's funny.
You need to tie your shoe. You get to the wall. You don't do this in the middle of my hallway.
Damn. Slave master?
My hallway.
Yeah.
My hallway. My one hallway.
Right. Where they hit the corner.
It was at Magnolia Middle, remember? So no, it was the elementary, so we had to...
I didn't go to Magnolia Elementary.
Oh, shit.
I ain't coming until middle school.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, but anyways, the school was like a fucking circle on that side of the building. So, yeah.
What was it? Magnolia Elementary is down the street from
the middle. Yeah, it's like right in front of it.
Yeah. I remember niggas used to get in trouble because they used to always try to skip on the last day. Well, not elementary, but the middle school. We used to always like walk home on the last day of school. I remember motherfuckers got caught one time.
Yeah, I remember I skipped school one time in high school. That was the first and last time skipping. That shit was not fun. That shit was the worst day ever.
You ain't do a senior skip day?
It's a conversation I've always had. I don't understand what's fun about skipping school.
Right. That shit was not fun.
It's not.
I did it on
there's
senior
nothing
skip
fun
day.
to do. You can't go home 9 times out of 10.
Exactly.
Fuck you, just sit in
Outside in the
McDonald's,
cold
sit
and
in the
shit,
library,
right.
sit somewhere freezing cold. Like,
yeah.
I did it on senior skip day. That was the only
That was my one and only day skipping, and I ain't never did it again. I'm like, it's way more fun than school. I'm gonna get some food at school.
Cause senior skip day was lit. It was lit for the white people because the white people I think they went to like, what's that place called? Sky Zone. Cause they was already whipping. I wasn't whipping in high school. They went to Sky Zone. I went to fucking White Marsh Mall and got $1 doing like $2 doing a survey.
how the fuck did you get to White Marsh?
Yeah, how did you?
Somebody drove.
Oh.
It wasn't like I drove. Somebody drove.
Yeah, skipping is dumb.
And I took off at the end of an AP test to get Wendy's and then come back to school. That was lit. Because I wasn't really skipping school. It was like my little bad moment.
Like, yeah, I got Wendy's. How I get it? I went to get it.
we ain't like we ate it there and then we like all of because it was only like 5 people in the AP bio class.
Yeah, skipping dumb. Shit was the worst day ever.
I never understood the smoking
Cold.
shit.
It was fucking. It wasn't shit to do. Couldn't go home. So like, fuck did we skip for? Like, I might as well go back.
I never understood it either. Like smoking and then coming to school. 7 o'clock in the morning, you leaving out and then coming back.
I've never quite understood how people get into smoking in school. Like school age smoking, it's confusing to me.
Yeah.
What about drinking? You still share the same sentiment with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, cause like, why are you doing it? Like,
I used to be hating. I was hating on motherfuckers that was throwing them parties and drinking. I was hating. But at the same time, niggas was like 16 and shit like that.
It just feels like I would like smoking and drinking were like the least of what I was concerned with at the time. Like I was trying to fuck bitches, bro. Like I wasn't, and I don't know if that's any better, but still, like,
that might be a little bit worse.
I was not thinking about smoking no weed. I wasn't trying. The little bit of money that I was getting, I damn sure wasn't spending it like that.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about smoking weed either. I ain't gonna lie. I was clean. I was clean all the way until. Yeah, I didn't drink. I didn't drink until like way after high school, because it wasn't. I didn't need it. I really didn't need it. And then when I did smoke, it was like, it don't really do nothing for me.
Yeah, I didn't even drink until after I left college.
So y'all didn't drink till 21?
Essentially, yeah.
Nah,
I'd say like 20 or 21.
Yeah, because I was hanging with Ryan. Ryan was letting niggas drink. You want some of this?
I drank at like 18. Fucking around with Carlos and them.
Oh.
Went over there, crib, Hispanics drink early.
You drink Coronas?
Hell yeah. That's why I like them. Probably why I like them so much now.
Yeah, it just doesn't. Like, it's like if you do. I feel like people that did it, it's like when you get to that age, like it's not even fun. You wasted all that time. I remember when I went to. I think I was like 20. I went to. I was like 19 in college, so I went to this ugly sweater party. That was like the word. That was like the first time I really drunk. They was like these white people was just drinking, and this one girl threw up. It was crazy. It was fun, but then I had work. That's when I first took a Red Bull. It was crazy. Girl threw up. I was drunk. It was crazy. I'll never forget that. That was when I was introduced to what the fuck the King. What's that game called? The card game. It's called
Kings.
Yeah, that the flipping the cup. That shit was crazy. Fireball. Loop seat, some crazy shit. They had me fucked up. Remember that girl threw up and started crying. I was confused as shit. That was like that's when I stopped. Well, not stopped, but that's my big introduction.
House party dates used to be crazy.
Yeah, I was about to say the funny thing is like
I ain't go to house parties.
Pretty much through all of my partying era, I didn't drink or smoke or nothing. Like I spent most of the time at parties and shit sober. Like I didn't do a whole lot of partying with alcohol. I did it so young that I just missed the majority of it.
Yeah, I ain't like high school. I ain't really go to no house parties.
I did.
At least I don't think I did.
I didn't really go to many in high school, but then, like right after though, that's when I started.
Yeah,
I was going to all of the white people shit in Bel Air. Like me and Carlos and them, we was at all the Bel Air parties and shit.
Once I found myself, that's when everybody was kicking it with me, inviting me places.
Where was you at?
I didn't understand myself.
Where were you
I was trying to be cool.
Like, you talking when you found it, what you talking about?
No, I was trying to be cool. I was trying to be...
Where did you look to find yourself?
Right.
I was trying to be overly hood kid. Not overly.
You trying to be hood?
Not trying to be hood, but like people used to say that I was white because I had because the way I talk. But it was crazy because I was more hood than the niggas that was out in the county. They just slurred their speech to fit in, and I was just trying to do that.
You trying to sound like Diamond? Fuck is you talking about?
No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. But I would just say like extra unnecessary stupid shit. Like, oh yeah, I want a chicken box randomly and shit like that.
Like randomly in conversation.
Yeah, like just try to
go to the store. Yeah, I want a chicken box.
something like just to try to fit. Try to fit in.
When the fries and stuff ever catch up.
Just try to fit in. But
damn.
in reality, I realized I've been through more shit than them niggas, and I just being yourself is the best thing. Now look at me, got a podcast. I mean, Black Man podcast. Extraordinary 237 subscribers. About to get 300. We the Cuzzies. Cuzzies bring them out, etc. Once I found myself.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever
Lost yourself?
No. Like, I'm pretty much the same person that I was in high school.
I was the same person. I'm the same person.
I don't really, I just exist, bro. Like, I'm one of the people, I'm a popular person that ain't really got that kind of a popular type of personality. Like, I talk to anybody, I help anybody out if I can, whether you were the most popular or, like, the least popular in the school. I never was one to put myself above people, so.
Yeah, I was the same way.
I never really was I didn't act like people I hung around, I guess.
Yeah, I was the same way. I just
was a
was
loud person or nothing.
I was the same way. I just was more quiet. Now I'm still like in the not quiet, but people see more of my personality. People like I show my comedic side, make people laugh and shit like that. I was more reserved. And people just knew me from dancing and basketball.
There wasn't no dancing for me. Just football or sports.
Dance for me either. That was just funny. On my classes, we used to go. I mean, we had this one class. It was me, Fortune.
Fortune.
Yeah.
When did he come? Oh,
he went to Joppatown.
I was gone by that point.
Me, Fortune.
Yeah.
Who we had right here?
I was gone.
You was gone.
I graduated already.
Who we had right here?
Who? Ajare?
No, Kendra. I forgot. Kendra. It was a bunch of people.
He had to come in like junior, like he had.
Wait, you older than us and graduated after us?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Cause I redid the 8th because I missed the whole.
I mean,
shit.
for context, it's not like he's 3 years
nah.
older than us. He's just a few months, if anything.
Yeah, I redid the 8th because I missed pretty much the whole year. Fucked around, got pneumonia, and it turned into some other shit, and that turned into some other shit. Yeah, I was in the hospital pretty much.
Knowing that about you now,
Glad you're here.
it kind of
Right
makes it more confusing how you were so willy-nilly during COVID. Like, that makes it 10 times more confusing.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I mean, that was years ago. I bounced back. Like, my immune system better now.
No, but you was willy-nilly. COVID. Like, COVID was dropping niggas.
Prime COVID at that.
Yeah,
like
you was out
at the
Delaware.
beginning.
Yeah, I mean, I never really believed in COVID that much.
You faced the front of COVID.
And then you was like, Vegas, COVID. Nigga, what?
And then you got COVID.
Yeah.
Well, that was different, though. Did
you get it twice or you got it once?
Twice.
No, I think I got it once.
I think it was twice.
No, once. I was once.
Or both of y'all got it.
Yeah, I got it twice.
Yeah, that was what it was.
Yeah.
I got it.
I got it once.
I remember both of y'all got it. I never got it. Never.
Yeah.
Damn.
I got it at that
You
point.
know what you supposed to do. Wearing your PPE.
Yeah. Fucking patient zero.
Yeah,
I'm
I got
a cure.
it. Damn, Ellie. Need to take your blood.
Hey, yo, why I thought, remember when she cut her wrist and put it on her blood on his, I thought it was going to work.
I didn't.
I thought for sure it was going to work.
Well, now that I think about it, she's low-key Henrietta Lacks. They use her blood for a lot of, she's a prominent black figure. They use her blood
You told us about that.
Yeah.
Before.
She like the modern-day Henrietta Lacks. They put a white woman as the black Henrietta Lacks.
Nigga like saying that name.
Henrietta Lacks. It's Black History Month, man.
Nigga like saying that name. You keep saying the full name.
Yeah, Henrietta. Because I went to a damn seminar for that. Because I think I was a part of. I think it was for the science club. Yeah, I was in the science club in college. Went to the Muddy Museum and everything. That shit was lit. It's in Philly. It's a dead people museum.
You say money museum or murder museum?
Mutter.
Mutter?
You like it's like an anatomy thing. Like you see skulls and like people with like body parts with like when like their spines was like connected and shit like that. Conjoined twins.
See that bullshit in real life.
You seen conjoined twins in real life?
Not conjoined twins, but my job as a morgue and I have to work in there. So
I mean, I guess the best people to be around the dead people that can't hurt
it's
you.
pretty fucking disgusting. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
They stink.
I've never smelled them stink. If the fridge ever goes down, I just don't go in there. I fix it from outside. I haven't had to go inside yet, thank God. But
If you hear nigga, achoo!
it's really.
Right out the bag.
I mean, I've been in the morgue while there were bodies in there.
But it was covered up.
They in bags, so
Yeah,
I've seen a body on the autopsy table. That shit ain't funny. That shit ain't fun to watch neither. Nigga getting peeled like a fucking banana. It's crazy.
Yeah, because they got to do the cause of death.
Yeah.
And then Wiley's funeral home stitch them
And then
back
a lot
up.
of them are organ donors. I don't know if I'm assuming they getting organs there. I mean, don't you? Wouldn't that be the place to get it, right?
What,
While you're doing an autopsy, you just
You
Or alive.
Get 'em on up
that's
out of
when
there?
they do it. Yeah.
yeah.
Damn. Yeah, that's interesting. That's definitely because you know the body still.
You an organ donor?
moves.
You an organ donor?
Hell no, because you know they I think
Yeah.
they kill you if you
That's not necessarily true.
Fact.
It's not necessarily true.
yeah, not necessarily kill you, but
Shit, we would have said that.
The bottom left or bottom right?
I don't say nothing about it.
Check the back.
make sure you said it's an ID. Hold on, let me check.
I'm pretty sure it was at the bottom left. I just was talking to an old girl about that. She's an organ donor.
I think I wanted to get one.
Say nothing.
Yeah, so you're not.
Yeah, I think I wanted to do it.
Almost had me out of there.
Yeah.
I think I wanted to do it, like, at first, just to be.
Yeah. And then my mother told me, you better not do that, because if something happened,
Yeah, everybody's spreading that.
Yeah, that's the black
Everybody's
shit.
spreading that rumor. It's not all. It's not necessarily. I mean, it's a possibility. Don't get me wrong.
You talking about they not gonna resuscitate you?
If they no, I think it's a
They're
lot.
gonna try it.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it's like if they feel like your organs
Could be
would
used
serve better
to save
in somebody else, then they're gonna just let you die.
You know, I heard somebody.
Even though they may have been able to cure you, but it would have took you a long time to recover. I think that's what it is.
I heard somebody had like a do not resuscitate like thing, and they resuscitated him. He
Sue
sued them. Yeah,
You get money off of that. Yep.
that's tough. I wonder how much money.
That's why I let my CPR shit expire.
Oh, you a CPR?
Used to be, not no more. I let it expire.
Well, because you don't want to be responsible, you have to CPR on nobody.
Yeah,
It's tough.
because you're essentially you're supposed to. Like, if you are licensed, you are damn near obligated to do it.
Shit, fuck that. I ain't fuck that.
Did y'all have to do them bus emergencies? Not y'all, but
Yeah,
I know
school
we.
bus.
Someone jumping out the back of the bus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
had to make sure. I don't know, just randomly popped up.
I was asking my coworkers the other day if they still check kids for lice. You remember that?
Yeah. That was weird.
Used to make you go to the
make
nurse
everybody
and
go to
check
nurse
your head.
office so she can dig through your head.
Yep.
Like, bitch, you better not fuck up my shit.
Nurse office was phony. They don't do shit. How you get licensed for that? Like,
I don't know.
Oh,
It
how
do sound
much
like a
they get
sweet
paid?
gig, though.
yeah,
No,
you
yeah.
send ice, just get them ice.
Yeah, you could, like, literally, you can either send them home
Depends.
or give them some ice.
Some of them got like you actually get medicine.
Yes, because if you're a student that has medication, that they have to administer it.
But that ain't shit. You just give them some water and a pill. Nurses do got a sweet gig, though.
But yeah, and guidance counselors, they don't do nothing.
You gotta deal with them funky ass shits. Well, now guidance counselors do a lot.
Yeah, that's
Some
the
of
guy-
them.
No, they do a whole lot.
Some
Because
of
it
them.
ain't, because not like a lot of times, especially when you're talking like elementary school and stuff like that. Like if you got special needs kids, they meet with the kid, they meet with the parents, they talk to the parents, and I found out a lot of this stuff recently.
I went to
Shit, matter. It's all no. Guidance counselors do a lot
Yeah.
all throughout. Like like from elementary to high.
Yeah.
'Cause, like even just because you think you ain't go talk to your guys as much, it's 200 other kids that talk that
And then
really
on
be
top
in that
of-
bitch every day.
and on
with
top of
some
the
type
fact,
of problem,
like, if you got
they want their
therapy-
class switched, they want this, they want that.
They got to meet
Yeah,
with
they gotta
therapists
counsel
and shit
a
like
lot.
that. So
Well, I got my class switched one time because they had me taking a class over.
Yeah, you
No
went to
reason.
you guys counselors for that one thing. There's other kids, a couple hundred other kids, and when them motherfuckers every day got a problem. Yeah, them guys counselors, they do a lot.
I did go to the guidance counselor because one time I snitched on my mother because she said she was gonna beat my ass when I got home. I was in the guidance counselor and I was in the guidance counselor's office drawing, and she. So I laugh at it with my mom now, but she like they called her and she said I'm still gonna beat his ass.
yeah, corporal punishment is legal.
Right.
I'm still gonna beat
So
his
that
ass.
was unfortunate for you. That
She
shit just
ain't,
made
she
it.
ain't beat me,
Yo,
but
right.
Shit would have made it worse
It was
because
it, right.
because corporal
I was
punishment.
scared,
I would say corporal
Oh.
punishment is legal in Maryland.
I was in.
I think it's as long as you don't leave bruises, it's legal.
4th, 5th, around that age. I was scared as shit. Cause I knew them motherfuckers was, but she ain't beat me that day. She did.
Held up. Did you end up getting that whooping though?
No, like I just said, she ain't beat me that day.
Well, you said
You
that
said that
day.
day.
Oh, my
That
fault.
made it sound like she might hold off on it.
Nah, she ain't beat me. She ain't beat me.
Damn.
That shit was wow. They probably thought I was getting abused in the household. Nah, I was just
Not
like,
back then. They just thought you had a lot of balls to come talk to them about it.
Right.
They called your mother for a reason.
Right.
This motherfucker's crazy. Bleep, 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 bleep. Yeah.
yeah, I was. Yeah, weapons. They need to bring them back.
They ain't going nowhere.
Shit.
People don't give them out, but they're still legal.
Yeah. Y'all remember what the hack was to get out of school through the nurse's office?
The
No.
what?
Like
Nigga said the
You
hack.
talking about taking a shit?
Nah.
Oh,
Throwing up. Just go to the nurse say you threw up. They got us send you home.
I was
Remember
no.
that shit?
My mother said make them call me. It was none of that. If you sick, make them call me in order for me to get off. She wasn't taking off for me.
I'm saying the hack for the school to send you home, like the nurse to send you home, is they just say you threw up. Like, yeah, I was throwing up in the bathroom, and she has to call your parents to come and get you.
My mother was not coming to get me. That's what I'm telling you.
You just had to sit.
I'm
But
it's not. I'm
they
talking
make
about
you sit in the nurse's office all day.
Yeah.
I've had that happen. I was actually sick, but I had to sit in the nurse's office all day. Just lay down.
Yeah.
Because my parents weren't coming to get me.
Yeah.
Oh, no, mine
I got
did.
work. The fuck?
Mine did.
Only
They got the
time my
call.
parents actually came and got me was when I had like this weird ass, like rare disease thing where like I had all these spots and shit all over my arms and in my mouth and shit.
Black pig?
No,
Chicken
bro.
pox?
No. I said a rare. I don't know what it's called, but it wasn't just.
You had the black plague.
No, it was like a bunch of I had all these red spots
Oh, you
and
did?
shit like that.
Oh,
Yeah. Ring around the
And,
rosy.
they at first they thought it was measles, but it wasn't measles. But it was something like that, something along the lines of that stuff. But yeah, I had to fucking get like they sized it. It made me get on the stretcher and shit.
Damn.
But I got sent straight to the hospital from school, and then my parents met me there. So
Put you on the stretcher. That's
So
I'm
you
gonna say
actually had
fire.
visible spots on your skin and shit?
and in my
It's
mouth,
just
like, you
started
can see
showing?
them. Yeah,
Damn.
you can see the spots on my tongue and my mouth and everything. It's crazy.
Man. He was turned into a Dalmatian or something.
He's allergic to ketchup.
Dumbest shit they ever said.
Legendary allergic to ketchup.
Yeah, that's the only time ever.
Damn.
I had
That was
MRSA.
the only- Damn.
I was in pain. That shit was hurting. My back was hurting. Everything was hurting. My whole body.
It just started randomly?
I mean, I was feeling under the weather like the day before or something like that, but then the spots appeared.
I remember one time. I think I remember one time your back was hurting.
Teen Titans.
Like with us. Like your back was hurting and you like was crying. I was laughing. And I remember the one time we was going to the store with Jonesy and the nigga like bucked at me. I was like, damn, that gotta be karma. Yeah, I remember that shit like it was yesterday. The nigga
Yeah.
like bucked at me.
Anytime I get sick, and it used to hurt a lot. I mean, I couldn't handle the pain back then, but whenever I get sick, my back hurts really bad.
Carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders.
I'm not sure what it is. It's my lower back, but that shit hurts bad.
My body hurt.
Nowadays, I just pop a NyQuil and hope for the best when I wake up. But I hope it's gone by the time I wake up.
Yeah, my back, it hurts sometimes. It depends. I had MRSA though. That was like that's like a staph infection. I had a boil.
I remember that.
Yeah. That shit was horrible. Underneath my sack. That shit was horrible. Cause when I had to get that joint popped.
Nigga was burnt.
When I had to get that joint popped, I had to put my legs up like I was giving a delivery. And I had a hole in my leg. That shit was horrible. That's the worst pain I ever been through. Like, that's an uncomfortable. Like, you can't, like, that's the unmanly position.
Nigga was on
legs in the air.
Nigga was in the OBGYN.
Yeah.
With his legs on those silver Jones.
Yeah, that shit was.
It's a shame.
It was comfortable, though.
Know about anything being comfortable with having a boil between your legs.
That shit, yeah, I had a hole in my leg, and they had to keep packaging it.
Like it was like on your gooch?
Nah, it was on my, like...
On your, like, leg?
Yeah, like, cheek, like, beginning the cheek, under balls type joint, type vibe. Like, on the side of... Yeah. So, like, you just had to, like, put...
Swamp ass.
You just had to package it, and then, like, take the... Because they had to fill the whole... Pause. Fill the whole...
You said package it? Like, pull some shit in
They
it?
put ointment in it?
Put tissue and stuff in the hole.
Oh.
How big was this hole?
It was, like, this big. I had a hole in my
leg.
leg.
When you say package, I just picture, like, war movies, how they, like, pour morphine in there. Had the morphine powder or whatever.
Yeah, you had to package
Inside the
it,
wound.
then take it out, and then I had to keep doing that. Like, the doctor had to do that at first. That shit used to hurt. Then when my mom had to do it, that's when it was like... that's when it was like,
How
all
old
right.
were you?
I was, because I was going to BDJ. I was in the 6th grade.
You could have did that yourself.
Nigga, how?
You could have did that yourself.
6th grade? Yo, it was at the beginning of the 6th grade. Like, how am I going to package a hole with no mirror and nothing? I gotta put...
You don't know your dick and balls, boy?
I gotta put... Yo,
You feel that
It
shit?
would just be like, hey, stuff the tissue in there.
nigga, it ain't no regular tissue. You had to, like, feed the tissue, like, and put in my leg. Like, and then you had to put, like... a gouge, finger in my asshole. Put like a gouge on it. Like, it was, I couldn't do that shit. I couldn't.
You mean gauze?
Yeah, same shit.
No, it's not. It's a gauge. First of all, that word's gauge. And then you talking about gauze.
Same shit, bro.
I'm saying.
It was pain.
Where did the finger in your asshole come from?
No, I was talking about there's a hole in my leg.
Look, it's tripping, bro.
This is weird.
You just put a finger in there, it'll take the pain away.
There was a hole in my
Give
leg.
you another pain to think about.
No, because you were saying, you just put your feet. No.
Remember Major Payne said, I'm going to take your mind off your broken leg. Broken leg finger.
This nigga said the gals.
Yeah. So? So? Yeah, I'm never experiencing that ever again. That was the worst pain ever. Then it closed up, so I'm good now.
Is there like a worn wound there?
Yeah.
So if you got another one, you would do it yourself?
It was, the boil was so big. That would pause. That's what it was. It wasn't like, because I can get a regular boil, but it was like this big. That's why it was a hole. Because usually a boil is a hole, but if you pop it early, it'd be normal. And I think
let it marinate?
Yeah, I didn't realize it was a boil. Because it's like, you don't realize that shit until it start hurting. Because it was in a different position. So, like, when I used to sit down in a certain position, it's like, oh, shit. And it was, yeah. They had to, like, numb it, and they had to, like, it wasn't just one needle to numb it. They had to, like, numb around it.
That's crazy.
I had the surgery joint. You know how you get alcohol?
Dry, so that motherfucker busted it.
You know how they do the alcohol to, put the needle in? No, it was the iodine shit. Like surgery joint, the little red stuff they put on it. I was getting surgery done. To my cheeks. I can never experience that ever again. Worst pain ever.
Fuck that. Yeah, the worst pain I've ever felt would be when I broke my ribs for sure. I mean, torn Achilles was pretty bad too, but not so bad.
Yeah,
broken ribs was different.
I broke my wrist, but that was...
You damn sure did.
Yeah. That nigga tripped me on purpose. For real. I remember that shit. He had to. I was playing basketball.
Nigga dropped you.
Yeah, he tripped me. I
Nigga got dropped.
No, he tripped me.
Broke his
I had the
wrist.
ball.
Ah!
I had the ball, and I just remember covering my face. Then boom. They didn't think my wrist was broke because I just got up. But you know how your hand just be shaking? Well, when you hurt, shit be shaking. I was like this.
Crying.
No, I wasn't crying. I
You
was
telling a lie.
because my mother didn't. My mother didn't think it was broke because I was just like normal. And then they took me to the hospital and they had to put it back in place.
So it was dislocated.
Yeah. That shit, and then I had the little cast. That shit was fire. I had the little cast. People signing my cast. I had to go on
Did you
that
get
dog-
better? Did you get better in fight, yo, for tripping you or?
Nigga, no. Nigga, like it was too like. Okay, I had the cast on for a minute, so I can't have that resentment that long.
I mean, you could be a grudge type of nigga.
Could have wrote that shit on the cast.
Right.
That
Just a
bitch
reminder,
tripped
daily
me.
reminder. You tripped me.
I'm gonna beat this nigga ass.
Right.
Nah, I wasn't thinking about that. Like I think I had it. I don't know how long I had it on, but yeah, that shit used
It
to.
felt like at least a year. That shit felt like mad long, bro.
Yeah, that shit used to, and it was my right hand too. It used to stink. For real.
Cash.
Yeah. Used to try to itch that motherfucker. That shit used to be ASAP rock, and that shit used to be taking a bath with that shit. You could always swing that bitch around though. Cause it was that was the King Dingaling joint. That was the King Dingaling joint. Swing that joint around, cause that bitch had some pain to it. You could
Damn right it has some
dink,
pain.
bink, bink. That shit crazy. I'm happy I never broke my foot, cause I ain't want to have my toes out.
Yeah, facts.
That was my biggest dogs out.
I should be hitting them with a sock on.
They be peeking out the front. They be peeking out the front of them damn cats.
Sorry, they look unclip nails, all that. I never wanted that.
Yeah. I hate when I see people in a boot or a casket and that shit be fucked
casket?
up. Like,
What casket you see with feet?
I mean the casket. I mean the casket.
Nigga in the casket with flops on.
I ain't never seen.
Nigga in the casket with man flops
I'm in a
on.
boot or a cast.
I ain't never seen a casket with shoes.
Seeing a nigga in a casket with fucking some flip flops on is insane.
I
Wonder why they
don't never show the shoes. I ain't never seen no shoes.
Probably don't got no shoes on. They probably lying.
They be in a dress shoe, right?
They supposed to.
They be dressed
They
up.
supposed
If they
to.
open the whole shit. Well, their feet always
Oh,
covered.
they don't open.
They probably do like the little like the picture day. Have the half a
Right,
joint,
just style half of the seat on.
half of the suit. Have the suit. Yeah.
Butt naked. I've never been at an open casket funeral before.
For real?
Yeah.
Never? So you never seen the body at the funeral?
Not
I
at a
used to see them
funeral.
bitches all the
only at
time.
work.
I see them bitches all the
Yeah, I
time.
seen a hell of them.
I've only been to maybe 2 or 3 funerals. I don't typically go.
Some of them had the net, all that. Man, my mother made me kiss my great grandmother. That shit was cold.
Yeah, a bit.
Yeah, that shit was weird because I was scared. They picked me up and made me kiss. I was like, man.
Yeah, I don't know how people be. Yeah, I be weird around bodies. Like,
There was some girls that kissed my father. I was like, damn. The fuck?
like some people you ain't know.
Yeah, I ain't know them girls.
They were like girls like young or like
No,
old
older,
adults, but
older.
like it's like these little
I don't know. I don't know. They just like, oh my
Niggas
god.
are yum. What the
Yeah,
fuck is a
what the fuck is
yum?
that?
Yeah,
Like, what the fuck?
Like one of his little plays or something. You feel me? Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because we knew everybody, but I was like, what the fuck? Weird shit. Shit definitely cold, though.
Yeah, I don't be like, I don't be trying to touch the body. I don't mind getting close to see it, look at it, and you know.
They always like they moving.
I know. I be like, I swear I be seeing something move every
Yeah.
time. I'm like,
Caskets might vibrate or something.
I think it's just the gases in the body escaping. The last
The gas already gone.
No, nigga.
The gas is already gone. They drain them and everything.
I know, but you can still have your own like.
How?
gas
They drain them,
involuntary
bro.
farts and stuff.
They filled with
They take your organs
formaldehyde.
Yeah, your intestines ain't in there no more.
Yeah, they drain, my nigga. All formaldehyde.
Whatever.
Wiley's funeral home.
You keep saying that shit. What is that? What are you talking about?
You don't know about Wally's?
No, what is that?
Nigga's a legend in the city. He's funeral. What you call?
That's a good business to be in, though.
Yeah, especially in Baltimore.
You ain't never gonna
Overtime. Working overtime, that motherfucker. I wonder how much they get paid.
Caskets are expensive.
Yeah.
Shit.
I couldn't be in that kind of business though.
Yeah, I couldn't either.
Like, for somebody to have to bury whomever they about to bury, and then you tell them $10,000 for a casket, like just drop another bomb right on them. That's crazy.
I seen on TikTok, like, it was a funeral director. He was basically explaining, like, a lot of the shit that people pay for. It's kind of like how cars, certain shit, like when you get in the car and they try to just add extra shit, like they said, like a waterproof type shit. He was like, I think he was saying, like, we live in New Orleans, but he was like, yeah, we get some rain, but he was like, you still, like, they still gonna be, like, when it rain, motherfucking casket's still gonna get flooded out, regardless. There's no way you can stop that. So he's basically saying a lot of shit that people add on. Stupid. I know it take a lot to be a motherfucking grave robber, though.
Just feels like a business that's not really worth it.
Yeah.
Like,
You gotta be heartless.
Being a grave robber.
Oh yeah.
Like it ain't really.
Because you don't know for sure. If
Yeah, like,
something.
yeah,
most people
like,
aren't bright with stuff.
Exactly. You gotta know who you going after.
Mm-hmm. The only thing, the upside for the being a grave robber is if you're not looking to go inside caskets and get jewelry or nothing, you're looking to actually just take the casket to resell that shit. That's the only thing, because casket's worth a lot. But if you look in it to just dig up bodies and see if there's something inside the casket, then that ain't worth it. Most people aren't buried with stuff.
I've been to a...
and the people that are buried with stuff, typically that casket ain't in the graveyard.
Right.
Yeah, I've been to a Muslim funeral too. A janazah. That is totally different.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They oil the body down and
Yeah, they do.
you just
they
get
clean
buried. Yeah, you just get buried.
Or just the body in the grave?
They clean it during the
Yeah.
funeral process, like
Yeah.
at the funeral.
Yeah, and then they
Wrap them up and shit, right?
and you just get basically put in the ground. Just put like it's like not really nothing crazy over you. Then you got to get taken to the temple, whatever. I don't know. Is it temple? The mosque. You know, ladies go on one side, guys go on one side. Do your little prayer, boom, bop. Then you go to the whatchamacallit. It's different. What time we at?
42 minutes.
DJ T, spin that bitch.
Yeah. You go. Yeah. See, I ain't going for that shit you niggas saying. Heard you got extorted in that hood, so who you paying? Baby want me cuff, always ask me why I'm playing. Better watch what you saying, you don't want smoke with that man. Get it on my own, won't never ask for lending hands. Just stick to the plan, that bag I bring it in. Just stick to the plan, that bag I bring it in. Just stick to the plan, that bag I bring it in. Niggas know my style, you know I'm solid. Used to want them brand new phone pods, couldn't buy it. Love it how she talkin' when she suck me, shit be fire. I ain't even slept in 48 hours. Told that bitch I'm tired. Asked me where I'm from, I told her ass home of the wire. Bitch, I'm fresh as hell, walk on the scene, check my attire.
It's like that, we out. This will conclude this episode of the Cuzzies podcast. I'm your host, Sweet T, and the T stands for topicless. So we ain't use none of these topics on the board. To my right, want more life, more subscribers, more topics, more raps. I don't know the rest. To my right, Sean with a C, Sean Samuels, Sean T, Cole Money Sean. What does he stand for? Stick to the plan, that bag I bring it in. Because we casket short. Just stick to the plan, that bag I bring it in. Niggas know my style, you know I'm solid. Used to want them brand new phone pods, couldn't buy it. Love it how she talkin' when she suck me, shit be fire. I ain't even slept in 48 hours. Told that bitch I'm tired. Asked me where I'm from, I told her ass home of the wire.